I really hope that this focused, but honestly, no promises. As you can see, I'm here today with someone very, very important to me. He's really been holding me up, giving me a sturdy thing to lean on, really just bolstering my spirits, and he's just always there for me, like a good man should be. This is my sling, Rico. As I've mentioned, he's super dependable, great listener, not so good at parties or places where there are lots of people and I could be easily jostled, but all in all, I'm very lucky to have him. This week actually marks the final week of my time with Rico. As of this Thursday, I will be 6 months out and I can take off my sling for good and never, hopefully ever, dear God, wear one again. Oh my God, I cannot fucking wait. And I will say, I was wigging out about the recovery time for this. I was so worried that it would be horrible and I would just be like a slug in bed all the time. But all in all, really not as bad as I was afraid it was going to be, and definitely a more humbling experience in my life. There are a lot of things that I cannot do while I'm in this sling. Like, a lot. And I cannot wait to be fully able-bodied again, and I'm so thankful that this impediment was really pretty temporary. But I feel like I need to make this video for my future self so that I can look back in many months or many years and remember what it was like to not be able to do stuff. Because like I said, this was a humbling experience for me, and while it is easy to empathize and sympathize with disability from like an abstract level, it's harder to do so in a really concrete way. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about some everyday things that have become difficult for me with only one arm. Thing number one, most obvious, I'm bad at carrying multiple things at once. This hand is fully able to grip and grasp, but my arm is very weak and I can only carry like a couple pounds worth of stuff. And if there's a door in the mix, that just makes everything worse, because juggling the holding of this arm, but also the turning of the knob and then the pushing, it's... Thing number two, something I really didn't think about, the inability for me to put up my own hair. I have to ask people, my friends, my boyfriend, anyone in the vicinity, to put my hair up, which is, a little bit sad. Thing number three is that my wardrobe options are pretty limited. Definitely for the first few weeks, I could really only do button-ups, so I went to Goodwill and I got a lot of button-ups, and that's been going great. The over-the-head thing, not super awesome. My shoulder doesn't really love that. Definitely can't wear like a normal bra that like clips in the back. Can't do that. I also can't wear shorts with like the clip to fasten. I can do the button one-handed. That's fine. I got that down. But I made the mistake one day of going to work in shorts that clip. My arm is in the sling and it's like this and it's fully up. I can't do that one-handed, so I just didn't really drink any water the whole day. And that was it. I was like, well, we're not going to the bathroom. This is my life now. Dehydration nation. Forever. Number four is going to the bathroom can be difficult depending on which side the toilet paper is on. Because on this side, I can kind of lean on the roll. You know how you usually hold with one hand and rip with the other hand? So I can lean on this side, but on this side, it's tricky. It's trickier. I think we're at number five, and all I gotta say is blowing your nose with one hand, definitely not the most efficient way to blow your nose. It's just not. It's just not. Get it? Snot. Number six is probably one of the more embarrassing ones. Like bags of like chips and cereal and stuff where some of them have a lot of tension and you really gotta give some oomph in it, when you open that. I can't give much oomph. There's not much to give. I've had to ask multiple people to help me open bags of food. But hey, your girl's gotta eat. Number 7, I cannot hand wash dishes. Number 8, I can't really put on a whole lot of eye makeup at the moment, which might sound shallow to some, okay. But my purple eyeliner is kind of an identifier for me, and I can't do it. It would be a bad idea. It could only go horribly wrong. Left-handed, single-handed eyeliner. We're not even gonna go there. Number 9, I thought of, because I am leaning against my bed right now, I can't change my sheets by myself. I think putting on a fitted sheet with all your limbs working perfectly normally, being very flexible and good at weight distribution is hard enough on its own. And I currently have none of those things. And last, but definitely with most significance, number 10, I cannot drive a car for obvious reasons. And I know a lot of people don't have cars, live in places where they don't drive, whatever. But I really rely on my car. I rely on my car. I rely on my ability to get my own ass places. You know, thankfully I can walk to work, so I don't have to bum a ride every single day. But it sucks. So yeah, there you have it. It's nothing groundbreaking. Nothing that really prevented me from living my life, which is why this recovery time has really been okay. I just hope that I never forget what this feels like. And in 4 days it'll be done! I can't wait.